Welcome to another Thursday Night Live edition. Getting a slight late start. It's been a day, but I'm here. I'm ready to do some reads and ready to do another topic, a Bernie topic this week. This thing takes forever to light up with this. These things, man. I miss my torch lighter. Tonight's topic, what's trying to come in? What's trying to step into your life? What's trying to make its way in? Because we have a lot of new beginnings. We're in a very potent new beginning era. All right. So there could be a lot of things or people or both trying to make its way in. So we got to ask, what's trying to get in? Take some for yourselves. 1:11 on the clock. So we're gonna get some messages tonight. See what's going on. See what's happening in these energetic streets. Yo, it's crazy out there. It is a wild time to be alive. Oof. All right. I didn't like it so like weak, but we'll rock with it because I did I did do one earlier, so this is kind of just like a re-up. So while I wait for some people hydrate a little bit because I did not get a chance to before I jumped on live. So just now, imagine this being how I'm catching my breath, like slowing down. Imagine that. That's loud. Alright, so these happening. Let's do a collective. Let's do collectively. Hopefully get some. It's quiet so far. But if you're watching on the replay, drop something in the comments. Say what's up. Make yourself known. I feel like there's a collective of those that are like shying away from making themselves known, like really in hermit mode. And as I say that, Five of Pentacles, like this is, I feel like for the hermit mode collective right now, there's, energy that's trying to make its way in, that's trying to see its way through. New beginnings are attempting to make their way in, but it's whether people want to have the door open or be receptive. Welcome, Janet. Welcome, Samuel. I go by LP the Spiritual G, aka Luna Girl. So we're doing a nice read tonight. Trying to, ooh, newness. For a lot of people, like new things want to come in, but it's like people are blocking them. People are blocking, and as I say, Ace of Wands and on the cut, Death. Like people are kind of shying away from a lot of new beginnings. Why is that? Welcome, Carmen. Welcome, Dash. What your name says, yes. So yeah, I feel like I'm done. Here we go again, Death. Like these are reoccurring things right now, and themes, I should say, because a lot of people are not trying to acknowledge these new beginnings that are trying to make their way in. that are really trying, but again, gotta be willing, gotta be receptive, take it one day at a time. Knight of Pentacles energy. Yeah, it's not anything that needs to be rushed. Like, new beginnings should not be rushed. Like, nothing needs, you know, there's no real ooh, urgency rush. High Priestess. Yeah, take your time. Like, let your intuition guide you. Let your, you know, inner GPS lead the way. King of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah. So we go from the Knight of King of Pentacles. Somebody needs to lean heavy on their intuition because they have not been. Like, this is the season now. If by now your inner guidance is not kicking in, I'm not sure what to tell you. I'm really not sure. Ooh. Nine of Cups. See, reason being distractions for the most part. Usually this is like, you know, a really happy energy, but landing on top of the Knight of Pentacles, who is an energy that wants to make progress, this is a distraction. Like, whether it be, you know, partaking in too many happy hours, whether it be partaking in just like the frivolous parts of life. And Nine of Pentacles, hilarious. This is another, at least with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you're still like somewhat grounded in your approach to fun. But this is underneath the deck, mind you. What actually came out was a Nine of Cups. So this is my collective that, you know, you're looking to make those slow and steady changes, but you're not going to be able to do so, Five of Pentacles, until you make those solid decisions, make those changes. Fives are about changes, change your spending, change, you know, change how you maneuver, how you pivot. Budgeting is coming up very strongly, so we have the Knight of Swords here. So, yeah, it's like you've been getting these nudges. You've been getting these hits. Like, I gotta do this really quick, really fast before I, like, you know, before life passes you by, because yeah, it's time. Somebody knows it's time, and as I say that, Magician pops up. Yes, it's time. It's time. Do the thing. Do the thing. Somebody wants to take a trip with these wings. Take a trip. Do that thing. Make that move. Hello, all, and welcome. So tonight is a theme reading, all right? Because we're looking into what are you stepping into this season? Like, what are? Wait, no, that wasn't the topic that I assigned. That was the topic that I was thinking about doing, but I was like, no, I don't like that. Maybe for next week. It's what's trying to come in, I believe. What did I? Yeah, what's trying to come in? Hi, Brianna. What's up? Hi, AM. Thank you. Purple is my color. It's my friend. When I sit down, before I start opening myself up to energies, and I sit down and the purple is on me, I'm just like, for that split second before I jump on live. Hi, Day Day. Absolutely. All right, so high silent motivation. I don't know about that life check. Can come back on Tuesday. That's my viewer's choice night, where you can ask that. Um, I'm doing good, Brianna. Thank you for asking. Okay, so Brianna said she would like a reading AM and in day. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I got you, Brianna. All right, so you would actually be up first. So what's trying to come in? What's trying to enter into Brianna's space? Ooh, on the cut though, lovers and flames. Oh my gosh, that is off the rip. Let's see what actually like comes out though, because that's like Empress, Brianna. It is trying to enter for Brianna at this time or in the foreseeable future. Justice showing up here. Got a lot of majors showing up. This, I feel like it's a very pivotal time for you. It feels like you're making some very important decisions or about to. Like decisions that are going to change course of life type decisions. What's trying to come in for? Okay. Okay. What fell and what came next? Yeah. So the first thing that comes out, you have like your somewhere of the rainbow, that Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This is like with the King of Pentacles showing up underneath, like on the shuffle and on the cuts. Mm. This is the Knight of Pentacles and came out kind of with the Eight of Swords, like kind of separate. This is something that you're, it's like an overlooking. You like there's something here that you're overlooking, Two of Pentacles, that you're choosing. It's like you're choosing not to see though. You're choosing not to see this, or this is like overlooking something that has more value, or someone that has more value than you um, previously thought. So Knight of Pentacles, this could be a friend that has been overlooked. With the Ace of Wands, could have been a previous, or like something. It's something new. Like I'm getting very like not not quite established vibes here yet. But if you have somebody new in your hemisphere, Brianna, they're trying to make plans. They're trying to make some plans, some long term plans here. A lot of pentacles on the table, so very grounded decisions. And yeah, this feels very what is it? Relationship heavy. You get an oracle. Oracle messages for Brianna with this message as far as what's trying to come in. Ooh. Growth. So yeah, this is kind of like the equivalent of like that really establishing home or like what feels like home. But it's a very comfy, very cozy feeling, very, could have pets involved. Like somebody wants to feel established or like there's a want to establish a home with you. Ooh, High Priestess of Fire. See, matches that Ace of Wands, both fire energy. This is very hot. Oath and obedience on the underneath. Like, some like it feels like a like long term like husband type wants to come in. This is what energy is coming up for you. Oh man. So yeah. So Brianna, I'd look out for that energy. Keep yourself open to it because again with the Eight of Swords, could overlook, could overlook. It definitely feels like more soulmate energy than anything. Alright, so I think I'm in my own soulmate. Do you mean you think you are your own soulmate? Is that what you mean, Brianna? You both are already on the queue, as I mentioned before. I completely understand that point of view because I resonate with that. Like I really think that I'm good. But the thing is, if you're the question was what's trying to come in, that's what's trying to come in. Whether you want to accept it, that's really up to you. It's really up to you. For it to be worth it though, you know, person has to feel like they're making your life better, right? Because otherwise, what's the point? But if you're feeling like you got you and you don't need nothing else, you could always say, no, thank you. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so next would be AM. Hi, Lady Anne. So, yeah, I completely understand that point of view. Like, once you get to a certain level of like healing, and if you've been single for a while, as I say, that Eight of Cups, it just doesn't, you get to love yourself to levels that are just beyond. You're very welcome. But listen, again, the energy that I saw and felt was pretty substantial. So I don't know. I don't know. It's up to you. Give it Give it a thought if and when it comes up. So let me know how it goes. And thank you for popping up, saying what's up, trusting me with the energy. All right, so we are tapping in for AM, please and thank you. What is trying to come in for AM at this time? What is trying to come in for AM at this time in this season? What's the new? Oh, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Two of Pentacles again. Alright, so we did have the Ten of Wands and Magician. This feels like very overworked, overstimulated type of energy. Four of Pentacles, first and foremost. Eight of Wands. Knight of Swords. And on the bottom row, Five of Cups, and again the Two of Pentacles. So what's trying to come in for you is like it's more like accumulation of like changes. I heard lifestyle changes are trying to like there's been lately an encouragement to make some changes because I feel like you're emotionally like well-being wise like you felt better. You felt better. So it's like now you're being kind of like nudged into the direction to make those better choices, Two of Pentacles, better decisions, because we go from the Four of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. It's like you kind of feel like you've taken a step back of sorts, and you're trying to like this is like a playing trying to play catch up. Like you, how do I describe this? It's like you, the way that your lifestyle is, it's like you try to like nights that you lose sleep, you try to play catch up on another night, but it just like it never seems to like work out. It's like always going. But we do have the Magician, double energy too. But this is about overcoming that. So you want to choose always to be in control of this. But yeah, it's more so little changes that, are going to add up to big wins. And I'm getting sure like the first word that came out like was lifestyle. These needs to be lifestyle changes because overall it's like you're not like it's not happy. Like this is not a happy energy that you're feeling right now. You can feel better. So what you've been feeling lately to do, you got to do it. Got it. This is your, reminder message. Yeah, they're pretty big. These are pretty big cards. I like them though. They usually connect pretty good as long as I'm straight. Yeah, but you have to be an active participant because remember I saw devil energy. So if you're choosing, what's keeping you feeling stuck, then that's where you're gonna stay. It's all about the decisions. Mm-mm-mm-mm. You know what? Did I get a? I didn't get an oracle card. Let me see if I can get let's do a movement message. See if we can get a message about those changes. Follow up message for Anne, please. Follow up message for Anne, please. Mm. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Might have Scorpio energy. Hold your vision, showing up, and surrender to the divine. Yeah, it's it's really gonna be like it's gonna feel like a test of willpower for you over the next season. Fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So it's about you really like wanting it bad enough. Aries energy is very gung ho, very like take charge. Like you have to embrace that kind of energy and don't fear what's on the other side because if you're making improvements, that's only going to improve your quality of life. So go for it. You can do it. As far as like what it will be mainly about, like I get general energy messages. Sometimes it gets intuitive hits, but let me see. I'll use the remember to like. Oh yeah, remember like I'm so terrible at promoting myself. Remember to throw like a thumbs up on the video. If you're digging the vibe, if anything else, yeah, subscribe. Is there anything in particular that these changes are indicating towards? Please and thank you for AM. Is there anything in particular? Anything in particular these changes? Judgment. Yeah, judgment, decisions. Like this is all about decision making, like your decision making process. The judgment says, I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. It's like the path, it doesn't feel like happiness with the path that you've taken thus far, but being able to make the decisions to get back on the path that you do want. Because yeah, pride and love showing up. So your overall path, like I think you realize it needs like an overhaul. Like you need an overhaul. So yeah. I mean, Data says believe in yourself. Absolutely. I mean that's a standard, and as they say, courage comes out on the cut. Like I mean, you need to make those decisions soon. Will you? I don't know. This is not a will you or won't you because that is up to you. This is like what's trying to come in is these changes. Like you've been already guided to make these changes. This is nothing new because nothing major came out. So this is nothing new to you. But you had like a particular direction that you wanted to go in that you chose for whatever reason not to. So it's like, redirecting your path because you're not currently happy on your current. So that's what does that mean? Take a dive. And as I say, surrender. Yeah, you're very welcome. And as I did a final cut, blame showed up here. So it's also if you're harboring like blame either to yourself or to anyone else for your diversion, that's going to hinder you. So gotta let go of that. Blame and surrender showing up. So let that shit go. Yes. It is always a beautiful thing to like be able to go towards like your true path of life. Like it's what's better. Hi Rohini. Absolutely. So it would be Day Day next and then you can be right after. Alright, so we're tapping in for Day, please and thank you. What is trying to make getting some resistance already. Like, what are you trying to tell me right now? Five of Wands. This is giving combative energy. Like, what is you're resisting something? I was trying to come in. This Five of Wands keeps wanting to like pop up. What is that about? Are you trying to fight? What is this? Who is Swords? I'm trying to come in for the six. I just heard no chill. Oh, there's no chill. Um, no, well, um, there's like a the resistance. When I say resistance, yes. I don't know why you resist though. Okay. On the underside and at the cut, Queen of Pentacles, Magician energy. It's like the resistance that I'm feeling, it's like to a higher path that you could take, but you don't think that there's like a unwillingness to accept your own capabilities here. Eight of Swords, first thing to come out. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Death. Okay, it's not so much as a who as a what, because with the Eight of Swords, it's like you do have access to solutions here. You do have access, but this is playing it safe energy. This is very playing it safe energy. Knight of Pentacles is, it's reliable, it's steady, it has a degree of loyalty to it, but it's like it's playing This is playing it safe. Let's address this line because the Six of Swords, Knight of Swords. All right, because this is both like this is moving energy. This is like an energy or desire to move because there's a desire here. There's a strong desire. Death is like this was the last thing that came out. So a strong desire to like basically uproot. This is giving the energy of like wanting to just start like create a whole new existence type of energy. I'm not saying to do that. I'm not saying to do that, but you do have like the capability of doing like you want to do some things. You want to travel, go places. You want to like have adventures. Some okay, we're gonna keep that. The six of swords. This feels like you're holding yourself back from who you really could be. Magician energy. What's trying to come in for you is the magician, but this is like a self-imposed um, self-limitations, and this also feels like it was taught. This was taught to you to just like not go for more. Because Six of Pentacles is just like, like playing it safe. Like I said, playing it safe. But if you really wanted to, if you really wanted to, what oracle messages do you have today with this message, please and thank you? But this is, I mean, okay, although it was like part of who you were taught to be, it's like you've known or felt like for a long time that this is just not like you want more. You want more. You're just not, you weren't taught to believe that you could have more or deserved more. Like, you do. You absolutely do. Queen of Pentacles, you do. Fear. Fear says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Oh, and by the way, there are no cups here, like none whatsoever. So emotional suppression, watch out for that. Like no cups. So it's a good time to maybe tap in, to yourself, check in with yourself. Shadow work may be very beneficial. I shouldn't say may, would be very beneficial to you right now. Um, but that's really up to you. This is mainly like guidance, forms of guidance. So, humor. Be careful that you don't use this also as a defense mechanism because that's part of the what's blocking the EQ portion. What's blocking the heart chakra? This is definitely a blockage. Hi, Rohini. Yes, absolutely. So, no. It it's like it can be if you're using it as like a blockage. Like say using a joke to cover up how you really feel. So it can be. So just be careful of that. Is it like stuff that appears on the under, like at the cut and underneath the deck usually references to um, like warnings or like what people may consider side test energy. Like it's all relevant to you, but yeah. Hi, Ren. Sorry, it's just Empress. I've been seeing this a lot lately. Empress energy. Like this is Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. I'll consider this a collective message because I wasn't really. I was just trying to clear the energy and shuffle for the next. But take this into consideration to those trying to like tap in more so to their divine feminine energy or have recently been receptive to it. This is an encouragement to keep working towards that and to keep being receptive because it is absolutely leading you in the right direction. And this is for all like energies, like whether you um, associate with masculine or feminine energy, because we all have both. So there's that. You're gonna have to talk to your doctor about that. I don't do medical questions, unfortunately, but make sure you didn't um, get a spiritually transmitted disease because those do exist as well. All right, so we're tapping in for Rohini, please and thank you. I hope I'm saying that right. What is trying to come into Rohini's existence? What's trying to come in for Rohini, please and thank you. Very substantial energy. Let's get it. Oh wow. This is giving like teaching abroad type of vibes, like or something that has to do with like a travel profession. But we have the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles, the World on row, the top row here. Yeah, this is giving straight like leadership, but also getting possible politics. Um, there is like a political vibe here. I'm surprised justice. Like I feel justice, but it's not here. Magician, Three of Wands, and Death energy. Yeah, this is like, ooh, this is like very major. Two, on top of the three. Like this is giving like you have a plan already that you've been following. Sometimes you doubt if it's the right thing, but it is. It's like it's very different because this feels like a change, like the Hierophant being your first energy, different from what you initially had planned for yourself, but bring you a lot of happiness, Page of Wands and Fool energy here. A lot of adventure, um, like adventurous type of energy. So to follow that path, you would absolutely, absolutely create the most amazing memories in existence. What's going on here? Okay, let's do that. Ooh. That was weird. Okay, so, oh, thanks, Data. Yes, sub and like everyone. But yeah, it's like this basically the leadership, a role where you take into account like your leadership abilities and being able to just like be yourself, because I heard like what I just understood with this energy is like previously you've taken on roles where you can truly be yourself, truly stand in your power in your role, had to basically, be a lesser version of yourself to fit in your roles, but this is something different, creating your own lane and your own role, or at least this is what you've been contemplating, like starting something for yourself. Absolutely, absolutely do it. It's going to change your world. It's going to change your entire existence. Your entire existence, world, and it's just gonna, it'll be very different for you, but it's something that you want, so go for it. Do not walk, run towards this. That is major. This looks more so like um career, like what you envision for yourself, because this is very um self-made energy, magician. So what you have in terms of with the Hierophant, you could start this with a partner at some point in time, but I'm not really getting that. I'm getting more so this is something that you envision for yourself, something that could be an international, or like a something that would take you international, and international ideas, something that involves an international perspective. But yeah, whatever you've been envisioning for yourself, the path that you want for yourself, which it doesn't feel like it's common for even maybe your culture or your family. It's not something that they would choose for you, but you want for yourself. Yeah, that's where your magic lies. That's basically what's going to change your entire existence. But that's if you want it. Again, these are things that want to come in, right? There's a want for these things to come in, but will you accept? Because at the end of the day, this is about choices that we make. Because this feels like a wanting to step out on your own. This doesn't feel connected to, say, like a partnership. What's the oracle message for please and thank you in connection to this message? Regret showing up here. So regret says, I know that I cannot change the past. And patience. All right, so what you want for yourself and what you could possibly build, you definitely need a lot of this. But I feel like if you don't, there's going to be a lot of this. If you don't take the unbeaten path, it's going to be a lot of this. Fear showing up on the bottom. Yeah, these types of decisions, these types of wants, these types of dreams, because this is big ambitions here. This is big ambition. So, that takes like none of this. Like you can have it, but it's like feel the fear and do it anyway kind of thing. But if you're not willing to do that, then it's like, maybe next lifetime kind of thing. But this feels like a do it or regret it kind of thing. Which one did you? Oh, sorry, I put that. I mean, it was what was it? It was fear that came out. Do the thing. Do the thing. I'm telling you, like your ambitions are not for nothing. You have everything that you need to accomplish your goals. Please trust and believe. Like the energy here is not for of someone that is not able to accomplish things, that is not capable of what you want in your existence. Magician and Hierophant energy, world and death, like that is big. That is big. Like I would say, because there was another reading earlier where someone was playing it small. I would say that you are as well, but it's like you know this, but it's all because of fear. Like fear is based in a lot of the decisions that we don't make. So this is like feel the fear and do it anyway. Do it anyway. This might have to do with animals, but even if it isn't, do the thing. Go your own way. What's that song? You can go your own way. I'm about to start singing. I kind of want to do a karaoke session one day, but I don't know if people would really be into that on this channel. So yeah, sorry, I put the other cards away kind of fast. I should have kept those out, but do the thing. Knight and um, Page of Wands. Yeah, something you're like very passionate about. Something that it's like anytime someone brings it up, it's like you can't get enough of even conversations about it. You never get tired of talking about it. Whatever that is, do that thing. All right, let's do. So I don't think I am gonna have to transfer apps in a little bit, but I do have a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna end off with a collective message. And if there's anyone that's new here, welcome. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're, down with these vibes and want to come back for a read. I do Sunday nights, Tuesday, and Thursday for the season, but it really depends how spring goes if I keep doing Thursdays. Sunday is Spiritual Gangsta Sunday where we do spirit guide messages, and Tuesday is viewer's choice. I am on around 8:30 p.m. Eastern until about 9:30, 9:40 ish. So let's get. All right. You know what? I do have time for another one. All right. So let's get. Well, it's the theme reading, so it would be what's trying to come in right now. Like what's trying to make its way into your existence. with that. I saw five. This feels like after a period of like some sadness, because the Five of Cups wanted to like show up, but it's kind of like in the mix here. So the era that you came from, in terms of like not feeling as steady emotionally, being able to gain like more emotional intelligence, more emotional stability. It just what wants to come for you, and I feel like is like kind of here already, but is trying to open you up just a little bit more. It's like, you could crack open a little bit more. 10 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. Like, how happy is this? All right, so if you are not with someone, all right, it's encouraged that you do open yourself up because we do have the 10 to the 9. So this is giving more solo vibes. So if you're not, because we do have the Lover that showed up here with the Fool. So it's more so about staying open to possibilities. But if you're with someone already, then it's more so about opening up to that connection more so. But it's how it resonates. We have this star energy here. So it's like one of your dreams wants to find you, because it's given that wish upon a star energy that dreams can come true. So any kind of like really what I'm getting, kind of like that hopeless romantic kind of energy. It's like on a more realistic level, yes, it is possible. Like it's possible. Yes, this is for you, Renren. So we go from the Two of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. All right, so it's more so aligning with people that are going to support what you want instead of this page of, because I feel like this kind of feels reversed. Like when you decide on these types of energies to be in your life, Page of Cups is more so like it's a page, so it's not going to be as receptive to effective communication, not as emotionally intelligent. The Page of Wands is definitely not known for emotional intelligence, so you have to not entertain those types. You want to go for more of a solid, like more grounded connections. All right, so that's what's trying to come in to you is more grounded connections, because I think you've been asking for this, okay? But it's about choosing it. It's about actually choosing it. Okay, so yeah. So getting to a more grounded position within your partnership, you have to choose that, because it's getting to where you go from the 10 to the 9. It's really up to you, like how deep you're going to connect into this, right? And I think it's like you're asking, you want that, right? But it's like, how much are you actually willing to give to it? So it wants like, I'm getting it like a kind of like a curiosity here, as far as, or maybe a thought that goes with opening yourself up. Like what would happen, or what else is out there. But I feel like what you have now is worth investing. If you've questioned that, then this is your confirmation, like what you're in, because again, 10 to the 9 of Cups, so taking a step back, what you're investing in right now, that's where your happiness is. Oh, and there goes my one. So yeah, if there was any question to that, may have been, questioning if it was meant for, get a matching oracle message for Roman, please and thank you. Any additional words of wisdom? friendship. Yeah, deeper levels of connection. Because friendship says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So a deeper level of connection in a relationships wants to come in, but if you're not meeting it where it is, then it's only gonna go as deep as you allow it to. So you gotta open up, and also open up to new levels of friendship because Three of Pentacles also involves friendship as well. No, you gotta open up because I feel like it's like you want this, but um, the Page of Wands also gives runner and a track star energy. So if you're tempted to run, don't. Unlace your Nikes, put on your slippers, get comfortable, and just open up, like, because running is not gonna help you anymore. But yes, please try. You're very welcome. So that will do it for me for tonight. Thank you so much, guys. This was fun. I do a revolving or a different theme every Thursday. So join me next Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll also be on Sunday and Tuesday. Yes. So go for it. I believe in you. No, but I want to hear a success story, for real, for real. So come back and tell me how well everything went. Please and thank you. All right. Thank you kindly. All right, people. So I will see y'all for the next round. And don't forget to keep that energy up, sending y'all some love and some light. Peace out.